Personal story segment tonight. A new study from the website insurance.com says that when confronted with annoying traffic situations, women are far more likely to be aggressive than men. Survey says they make obscene gestures more, swear more in front of the kids, and tailgate a car they don't like more than men. Jimmy Kimmel picked up on the survey the other night. All right, joining us now to react, Fox News analyst Kirsten Powers. First of all, do you believe the survey?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have no reason not to believe it. I guess they had somebody do this survey for them.
Yeah, it was
a reliable
1,000
pollster.
adults.
Yeah, so I don't, I think it's interesting to me that you're focusing on the things the women did, because there were some other ones that didn't really reflect very well on the men.
Well, the reason I'm focusing, because that's the headline. Most people think that men are barbarians. Powers, I think you understand it. Do you have a car, by the way? Do you drive a car? Okay. All right, so the study says that giving someone the finger while driving, women 31%, men 27%. Swearing in front of the kids while driving, women 44%, men 30%.
Yeah. Well, but that could also be explained by the fact that women are probably driving children a lot more, don't you think? I think that they're spending more time in the cars with children, so there's probably more time for them.
So they have more opportunity to swear in front of the kids and give someone the middle finger
Not
because
that I'm
they're
endorsing
in the car
this.
more. It's an interesting take on that. I think it has to do with frustration levels myself, but I am not a psychologist. You know, as you rightly point out, the moms are with the urchins, and the urchins are jumping up and down in the back seat, you know, hitting her with candy corn or whatever. And she's up there with the giant Starbucks in one hand, the cell phone in the other, and somebody cuts her off, and out comes the F word. You know, it's a frustration situation.
I don't know, but I mean, if you look at there was one about men turn on your brights at an oncoming car just to be mean. That was 11% of men and 4% of women.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea that you're doing something just to be mean versus
no, I think it's definitely a reactive situation, and the men are more likely to be physically confrontational,
more
chasing after a car that you know cuts you off or something, chasing after the car. Women 7%, men 11%. So yeah, I mean, I think that's normal. But here, I mean, the image that many feminists want to put forth is that the women are very patient and kind, and the men are slovenly barbarians who can barely make it in the front door without committing some kind of misdemeanor. Here, it looks like the women are revved up just as much as the men are.
I'm not sure what your feminist reading is, where you're getting.
Are you going to deny that is the outlook of many feminists?
I don't know very many feminists who would say that women don't swear and flip people off.
In front of the kids?
I do understand. Yeah, no, I don't know very many feminists who would say that. But I understand what you're getting at. Often feminists will sort of portray women as being more evolved, and men not being as evolved.
And certainly that's true.
Yeah, so I think that that's probably true. I personally am not surprised when women do bad things. We're just as capable of behaving badly as anybody else.
The one thing about the survey, and it all comes down to self-control. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Everybody gets cut off. Everybody has morons bothering them on the road. And it comes down to self-control. But I don't think you should swear in front of the kids. I don't think that's a good example, and men or women. I don't think you really basically, before you get into that giant SUV that's so big you can hardly see over the steering wheel, you got to kind of rev yourself up and say, look, I know it's going to be a tough ride, but I'm going to be in my Zen mode. You know, it's only a movie.
Oh, is that what you do, Bill? Are you in a Zen mode when you drive?
Hey, I have to drive the Long Island Expressway every day. I'm in my Zen mode. It's only a movie. This really isn't happening.
I've never seen that. I've never seen the Bill O'Reilly Zen mode.
You should see me.
I would like to see that.
You know, in Tibet, there's a giant poster of me saying,
where does it go? Like, what happens to it when you get to work?
Somebody flips me off, and then it all goes down, right? All right, Powers, thank you very much. When we come right back, it will be